4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, Ro16 here, pre-launch stock of commentary. This is going to be a round of 16 Avalon MSL Group H second set. Pure or C Pure against ZerO or Mensal ZerO on Carthage 3. Two-player map, of course. We're going to have Pure as the pink, violet, whatever color at the 11 o'clock, and we're going to have the brown zerg ZerO here at the 5 o'clock position. North versus South. And I'm not talking about the American Civil War. History is fun. But we're going to not go to history here. But yeah, ZerO, well, he thoroughly dismantled Pure in the first set. And I'm expecting pretty much the same from him here. I gotta say, I honestly didn't think Pure had any chance whatsoever against ZerO. Well, there's a chance. Like, ZerO's not Jaedong, you know. But, and of course, sometimes players you don't expect to win do win. There are things like that. I mean, occasionally you see players like Gogo beating Bisu and you go, ugh! It happens. But you just hope it doesn't happen too often, or else you give up hope for life in StarCraft, and you kill yourself. No, please no suicides. They're not fun. But yeah, so yeah, the Carthage tree. Forge Fast Expand coming in from Pure, and ZerO sending out a drone. Yeah, just running around being suspicious, apparently. No, just never mind. Hiding the drone, because he knew a probe was coming. Just going for a 12 hatch, and he wants to make damn sure that darn probe doesn't get killed. Pure are going to go inside. Spot there's nothing inside, so this is just the timing now for ZerO to put down this 12 hatchery, if he can. What was I thinking? That it was trying to go search for cheese. Nobody ever searches for cheese inside of their mineral eyes by running behind the mineral eyes, because you can see the cheese behind the mineral eyes without running behind the mineral eyes. Sometimes my own logic fails me. It just happens. Forge going to be coming down by Pure now. Oh god, I just thought of something. Oh man, for all the games, oh god, every single game where people win in the second set, you know, it never goes to the third set, I'm going to have to make anti-spoilers. And anti-spoilers are a pain in the ass. Oh well, I'll live. I shall survive. I shall survive. Yeah. So Pure still keeping his probe alive. Was mining a few minerals there. Put down his Nexus before the I completely missed the fact that he did not actually put down his Forge. It just blew my mind. Sometimes you're so used to seeing a build that, you know, you're, oh, okay, it's okay. It did go for a Forge Fast Expand, except the Forge came up after the Nexus and after the Gateway. Wow, so he's going for more of a blockade than anything else. And, of course, you can tell the layout here. The Zerglings do have to squeeze through a short choke, but he felt very safe doing this, most likely as soon as he scouted. Of course, he scouted that 12 hatch, so he went, I can do this. His Forge is coming up, and I think as soon as it comes up, he's instantly going to put up some cannons. ZerO actually going to put down base at the lower left hand. And yeah, probes running outside and going to go to this new base of Pure. ZerO's all over there hanging around. First cannon going down. I'm assuming we're going to see a 7 escort coming down fairly soon. I'm not expecting more than one cannon because all that offers a pretty decent blockade. ZerO getting a couple of Zerglings trying to kill scouting probe. I think Pure still has the scouting probe inside of ZerO's base. Still, I don't think he spotted that ZerO's gone through a third hatchery though, so he might be going for 3 hatch Muta into 3 base Muta into 5 hatch Hydra. 7 escort just there inside for Pure, so he's going to be putting down a Stargate, but the Overlord is going to run outside, spot everything. First cannon coming up for Pure, and that's just going to sit there. We're now on the way for ZerO, so he's getting Lair, so most likely going to start off with some Mutas. Might be just starting off with some Scourge. I'm sorry. I might actually go for 3 base Mutas, although that's really not as popular a build when you go for 3 hatches. When you go for Mutas, you tend to go for 2 hatcheries instead, and if you need a third production hatchery, you just put it inside of your main, because you know, you're going to need to get a lot more gas, a lot quicker to get the Mutalisks out there, get your lair a lot quicker as well to make it effective, and by putting down 3rd base, your lair gets delayed a wee bit. Stargate coming up. Sorry. Stargate coming up for Pure, and I think he might have been put down a second. He has a probe just produced out of his Nexus. Man, okay, weird. Pardon the coughing. Salvadoon also coming in now for Pure, so he's apparently thinking possibly going for Dark Templar. And I have some air inside of my throat or something because I'm not coughing, but I feel like I want to cough. It's weird. Spire now coming down inside for Pure. Pure finally going to lose his probe. Just got it stuck. And ZerO actually putting down a hatchery just inside the natural expansion. So already going for his first production hatchery. So pretty much confirms that he's most likely not going to go for Mutalisks at this stage. Second cannon alongside a Dragoon and Zealot just outside of the natural expansion for Pure. And we're going to see whether ZerO counters this well as he did last time. Whether he boxes Pure in, Pure now adding in a second game. I think Pure really needs to move out sooner than he does. It needs to be more effective with his Corsairs. Needs to produce a decent number. He lost quite a few Corsairs last time around, which he really didn't need to. Shouldn't have. Fifth hatchery coming down for ZerO inside of his third base at 7 o'clock position, but he's going to be producing a lot of forces just after he gets his initial couple of Scourge. Go for Hydras. I think he went for Hydras then inside of his natural. First Corsair in the air. That rhymed, haha. For Pure, that's a half rhyme right there, so one perfect rhyme, one halfway rhyme. Temple Archon's also coming up. Second Corsair, I assume he's not producing one right away. With 2 Corsairs, I really think this is one of the problems of Protoss have been doing this day. They skimp out on the Corsairs. They only go for a couple, like one to scout and another one to really, help. But especially if he's going to go for Dark Templar, he's going to need a lot more Corsairs. I think you should try to get 4, maybe 5 Corsairs to try to do a lot of damage. Because really, to do the Dark Templar, you got to take out as many overlords as you can, as quickly as you can. And you got to be prepared to run inside of somebody's base and just snipe every single overlord in place. Do a lot of damage. Second Corsair coming out, but Scourge coming out just at the right time. More Scourge on the way. Pure trying to escape. I think he might actually escape with that. Doesn't manage to take out the overlord. So ZerO, perfect, impeccable timing, is gonna get his Scourge sniped most likely. First Dark Templar now out in the field. Gonna see whether his Shimmer gets spotted. Most likely not by the Scourge, but all sunken colonies on the field everywhere. So this is exactly what ZerO is expecting. Overlords and sunken colonies all over the place in each one of his bases. So these Dark Templar are not going to be too successful, especially because no real Corsairs, one single Corsair in the air out, and Pure just does not have. I mean, a lot of players seem to be. There used to be at one point where the Bisu build kind of became not as popular. It just wasn't used as much. Players tended to go more on ground builds, going for Corsair Reaver. Yeah, right there's oh man, barely managed to survive. This Mutas flew in, and Pure now thinking of taking his third, the upper right hand. I really think he should try to do this. ZerO do spot this though. One cannon goes up before the Nexus, and Pure is thinking correctly though. He didn't manage to do any harassing, and he really needs to take out a base. But Mutas now in the air, right for that 1 o'clock position, and one single Dragoon there to defend. Archons on the field as well to help defend against this Mutas. So I was a little bit wrong in that regard. I thought he would only go for Scourge, but he's actually going for Mass Mutas. Mutas is going to run in. One single Dragoon to help defend. Not even close to the cannon. A couple Corsairs on the field, but a Scourge there to help against them. And now these Mutas are going to have free reign. Probe's going to go out. Cannon's going to morph in just in time to die. A couple Dark Templar on the field. Yeah, Cannon gets canceled just in case. But yeah, no base can be coming up at the far upper right. There are High Templar on the field, and he's using those for Archons. Yeah, of course, against Mutalisk, you want to go for Archons rather than regular High Templar because it's so difficult to catch Mutalisk on the move. Storm one Archon morphing in. Meanwhile, Mutalisk taking perfect time, just kills several probes. One Mutalisk with 3 probes kills. Others with like more Archons morphing in far too late. And Corsairs pushing Mutalisk back, but small number of Corsairs in the air.